and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a 6-month review of the Glarry GTL. This is Glarry's T-style guitar. Now, right off the bat, I want to say that it is every bit as good as the day I got it. Now, that has some caveats. It is a inexpensive guitar, so while the finish looks great, there are a few minor imperfections in it, which you would expect for a sub $90 guitar. I did change the pickups to Alnico pickups. The original pickups were microphonic, as if you've seen my previous video on this guitar, you could tell they were very microphonic, especially the bridge pickup. But they have been changed to Alnicos. Other than that, the guitar is still stock. I've had no problems out of it, no fret sprout. The neck hasn't started to warp or anything. The tuners in the bridge are not great, but they're completely functional. The tuners are a little bit stiff, but they don't tend to jump or anything, and once it's in tune, it pretty much stays in tune. I have been impressed with how well it stays in tune. I did want to originally change the bridge out for a nicer one. However, this one is a hardtail. It's a little harder to find some of those. So I have found one or two, but that's a future project. One thing to definitely mention is that this body indents very easily compared to like a Strat, like a Squier Stratocaster bullet that's made out of basswood as well. For some reason, it's probably the finish that they use, whether it's a light urethane or whatever. The Glarry body will indent very easily, at least compared to some of the other guitars I have that are also made of basswood. But again, we're talking about a sub $90 guitar that really does look great. It really does hold up. It plays well, especially if you set it up. You could potentially run into a small issue. Out of the box, it will be playable, and their quality control is actually getting better all the time. Not to mention their customer service. If you have any issues, they're happy to exchange the guitar for you. I have been impressed with their customer service. And overall, I'm impressed with their guitars. For the money, you really can't beat their guitars and basses. I mean, they're definitely entry level, but they're also a modder's dream. I mean, you can really have a lot of fun upgrading these. So while I can't say this is good as a Squier or an Epiphone, out of the box, it's also less than half the price. And for that kind of price point, these guitars really are a great value. And I can honestly say that I pick this guitar up and play it quite often. I think it's just because of the way it looks. I did buy this guitar because I wanted that exact aesthetic, but it's comfortable to play, and it gets played a lot more often than I thought it would. Again, this is the Glarry GTL. I highly recommend them if you're into entry-level guitars or guitar modding. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do like this kind of video, please click like and subscribe. Click the bell icon to stay notified. Leave me some comments and suggestions. I'd love to hear from you. And until next time, keep playing.